Hello everyone and welcome to the really big podcast featuring me, Seb Gran.
Me, Ollie Johnson.
And back from his long stint away,
Sam Congrave.
Woo! Who's back?
Oh yeah, long holiday.
Ah, yes. What's that baby?
I had to bring my luggage. I came straight from the airport. I visited the Vatican.
Well, we've got some very big news this week. For the first time, it hasn't been a slow news week, so guess what they're making?
What?
And don't say love.
They're making a new kind of stick that can detect shit.
It's not a stick. They're making more Star Wars movies.
Oh Lord.
Yeah, I read about this. Episode 7, 8 and 9 apparently.
I know, I'm going to look forward to it.
I am very excited for this.
They want to bring back the original cast. You know, they want to have Harrison Ford, Carrie Fisher.
Oh God, that's going to be an awkward thing to see Mark Hamill and Harrison Ford stand next to each other and actually work together.
It'll be like when Take That came back together.
It is true, isn't it, that Mark Hamill blames Harrison Ford for wrecking his career.
Although I think the aging process has. Look at him now. He looks like that creepy guy from Lost.
Well, keep in mind after that, Mark Hamill's done well for himself. He's done some uncredited voice work for cartoons.
Well, he was the Joker. Harrison Ford can't say that. Although Paul McCartney can say he was the Walrus. Alright. Also, more news. Now, let's try and be impartial here. You never know who might be listening. Obama is the president again.
Yay.
I called it.
Don't be impartial.
I'm just going to say this. I called it. When I watched the news and they asked a woman, who are you voting for? And her response was, Obama. I mean, let's face it, we're screwed no matter who gets in.
Well, don't be cynical.
No.
I'm not. That's actually what she said.
Yeah.
There's actually this festival that, for some reason, there's actually a town that does a festival of clam opening. And she's the clam opening champion, believe it or not. And afterwards they went, well done for opening all those clams. You know, who are you voting for? Obama. And why are you voting for Obama? Well, we're already screwed no matter who gets in anyway, so, who cares? And then a little girl was crying because she'd been in that Hurricane Sandy thing, went, what's wrong? I want Mitt Romney and Obama to just go away. Oh, you want the election to be over? I don't care. No one cares.
Is this the Leave Britney Alone woman?
No, she was just this little girl. She was crying because...
That was a guy.
She was crying... No,
was it?
Yeah, it was.
Yes,
Oh,
Chris Crocker.
I'm so out of touch.
No, it's this little girl. She was crying because the election was going on because, they said that Hurricane Sandy would actually be a big influence because now someone's now got to clean all that up.
I think that now that Obama is in his second term and is going out of the White House in 4 years regardless and doesn't have to worry about getting re-elected in 4 years, he might actually,
do whatever the hell he wants.
He can reveal his master plan.
Yeah.
Well, Sam said to me earlier, the only thing he really did in his presidency was
he brought free healthcare. That was it, and that. But
that was quite.
I like
a big
when you
step.
say that as if it's not really that much.
Well, the thing is, it's the only thing he did out of all the thousands of promises he made. Because obviously, as a politician, you're never going to get everything you get. The thing was, everything he tried to do, because as Ollie said, the Senate, which actually has more power than Obama, has pretty much, nullified everything else. And
I don't know if the Senate has more power.
Well, considering
they have the power to block him.
Well, considering this, he's tried all these things, and only one of the many things he's tried to do has got through in all of his presidency. I'd say they have more power. Yeah. They've stopped his whole closing of Guantanamo Bay.
Isn't the Senate kind of dominated by Republicans?
No, it's the other one, the Congress, I think.
Congress.
I'm not sure. That's one of my grey areas. I'll have a look.
Okay.
Yeah.
Anyway, yes, we've got plenty more news. We better stop talking about this topic because we're actually sounding like a serious, credible, thoughtful, political chat show.
Oh, crap.
I know. We're going to be talking about the government next.
Shit.
How about that government?
Okay, let's talk about, something a bit less wordy.
Right.
No, there's the news that an orangutan got shot 30 times and lived.
Wonderful.
Wow.
Yeah.
Good old Dunstan.
I mean, oh my god, what a movie. I don't know, forget your Skyfall, forget your Dark Knight Rises, Dunstan checks in. What a movie.
Yeah.
I mean, it had Rupert Everett in. Anyway, what do you think about this orangutan that got shot?
That's one plucky monkey.
Although, who would shoot an orangutan 30 times?
Okay.
An orangutan is a member of the great ape family. It's not a monkey.
I know.
We've been over this.
I know. I'm just using monkey as a general term.
Bit more news. Some elephants got drunk and destroyed a shop and some crops in India.
Wonderful.
Are you sure this was elephants?
Yeah.
Not people.
Dressed as elephants.
How can you mistake the two?
There could just be people in very big racing.
Unless it's like Rick Waller dressed as an elephant, you're not going to mistake it.
Okay. So a bunch of elephants. So you're saying a bunch of elephants got drunk. Who gave them the alcohol?
I think they took it themselves. I mean, the elephants, who's going to stop them?
Right, so what? Did they literally leave individual bottles for them to pick up and drink? Or did they just leave like a big vat of beer or something and then just drink, just drink all that? Or did they get high on
life? They drink
life?
through their noses, don't they? Well, they don't. They don't.
I don't know that.
I
don't know. My mum told me when she was a kid, an elephant stole her ice cream. So, when she was a kid, it stole her ice cream. So I assume it's through the mouth.
Someone's got to control these elephants. They're ruining our way of life. They're damaging the fabric of society.
They're ruining India's way of life. And to be honest, Pakistan's doing a very good job of trying that themselves.
Oh, a bit political there, a bit smart. Let's not have any more of this on our show.
Yes. Well, it's true. I mean, I've got a few friends on both sides, and the overall problem is they both hate each other. And
could you manipulate them?
No, I'm trying not to. It's bad enough that I'm trying not to. It's bad. They hate each other enough.
You just can't help.
No, I spoke to one and said, because I don't actually understand the issue of why do they hate each other. And one of them said, it's because they marry their cousins. I'm like, that's why you're pretty much at this close to nuclear war, is because they marry their family members. I went, that's one of the reasons. It's just their way of life we don't like that.
One more bit of news. What would you say the scariest thing is to birds?
Scarecrows.
No.
No, the scarecrow from Batman.
No, not the scarecrow from Batman.
Your mum.
No, and by the way...
A rifle.
No.
Spiders with spikes.
Oh my god, that's terrible. I'm going to tell you.
Spider-Man.
No. I'm going to tell you. Tina Turner.
Wonderful.
Of course.
I know, what they do is they play her music at the airport. It scares all the birds away so the planes can take them.
It also scares all the customers away.
Well, no wonder British Airways isn't doing so.
I think that a pilot actually had some sort of nervous breakdown when he was coming into life. We're simply the best.
Yeah, I can imagine that. That's going to be very uplifting to
that
hear
song
if the guy...
was originally by Bonnie Tyler.
Oh, well, she sung it.
Yeah, but even so, it's going to be horrible if that music's playing, it's really uplifting and whatnot, and then the plane crashes.
Or if it's a plane that just happens to be being hijacked by terrorists.
They'll give him an ego trip. We stole this plane. We're simply the best.
What accent are you trying to do?
I don't know.
Oh my god.
The spur of the moment.
This is awful. We're going to look like racists.
We're horrible people.
He's a suppressed racist. You are racist.
I am not suppressed.
Oh yeah, I forgot you're very open about it.
No.
And I just hate everyone individually.
Yeah, I hate everyone equally.
Communist. Sam, you know how you've been away for a while?
The letters have been piling up.
Yes.
Oh, nice. I love these.
Yeah, we've got a whole room full of them, but here's the top three.
Wonderful.
Ones you got to answer. People, rely on your advice to get them through life. So don't let them
Really?
down.
That's worrying.
It is, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
Look, if
you
people...
were the guy who advised
true.
JFK not to wear a bulletproof vest because it would get him away and make him look fat.
Mind you, didn't you work for the anti-suicide hotline thing at one point?
He did.
Did I?
Really? Is this real?
No.
I don't know what's real and what's fake anymore.
Well, if people took my advice in life, maybe they wouldn't be so goddamn stupid.
Not to sound conceited or anything.
No, he's not conceited, he's just bloody brilliant. Right.
Well, basically, I'm the one who convinced Ollie to wear a hat.
Well, it's only because he's going bald.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm not going
bald to wear a hat all the time.
You're the one who keeps whinging to me on the phone about how you're going bald.
I'm not... I don't
Look, can we just get to these letters, please?
Yeah, no, enough of this. Sam, here's a letter from Mr. Michael Hock, from Norfolk.
Michael Hock.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Right. He says his dog ate the wedding cake and he needs a new one, or my bitch of a bride will tear me a new one. She is allergic to nuts, though. It causes her to swell up. What should I do?
This should be obvious. Go buy another cake. If that doesn't work, kill the dog. This time, make sure the dog's on a leash. But if you can't find a leash or are too damn poor, simply cut the dog open and get the cake back out. I don't know.
Right.
Let's just make another cake. Seriously, it's not that hard.
Another letter. This one's from Jane Emery from Pendle, who writes, I'm due to get married to the love of my life, but I'm afraid that I may be having cold feet, as I can feel a warm, swelling feeling running up my spine. It has left me breathless. What should I do?
Get yourself to a hospital for the love of God, and if possible, I don't know, wear slippers or something to church. I don't know.
We've got another letter from Mr. Reverend Nick Rodney.
Reverend Nick Rodney.
No, I didn't say Mitt Romney, I said Nick Rodney.
Of course.
They're very different people, I think.
Does one of them just happen to wear a hat?
Probably.
Oh. Then that's the thing. It's whatever, just want
Right, anyway. He writes, I'm fed up of my job as a vicar. Some pillock brought his unruly pet dog to the church for his wedding. Some fat bitch is eating all the cake. And the groom's sobbing because she's making some kind of fuss about something that's no doubt ridiculous. I need help.
Well, as a man of God, you should understand that occasionally God just likes to test you with these things. So what you have to do is show God that you're not going to take any crap. So what you do is you straighten up your little you straighten up your little neck dog collar thing, you buck up your little suit, you stand on top of that altar and you smack that bitch in the face. Tell her to stop whining. Get the girl who's trying to eat the cake and smack her too. And if necessary, get all disciplinary on everyone else.
Okay,
So that this is your church.
Some sound advice as per usual.
A bit low key than it usually is. Yeah.
Yes, we've got a special guest on the show, as per usual. Professor Lyric is still on holiday. He's taking a well-deserved break. I think he's in Mykonos for some reason.
Yes, we seem to be getting a lot more employees lately.
Yes.
It's amazing. So since Professor Lyric is gone, could that mean...
Yes, we're bringing the old man in.
Oh,
God.
He's still alive?
Yes, I'm afraid to say so.
Astonishingly so.
He's just so hateful in every way. I don't know why we even have him on this show.
Because you think it's funny.
Yeah, I'm just too sadistic for my own good, aren't I?
Yeah.
Well, you are Austrian.
Right, well, I don't see him around. Where is he?
Well, he's on location, so, let's call up the great, the one, the only, the Racist Grandad. Will someone do his jingle, please?
Racist Grandad, oh he's the Racist Grandad. He's just like your granddad, except we actually tape him, and he's not in a home.
They kicked him out.
Let's go to him.
Bloody country's gone soft. In my day, you stole a loaf of bread from the local co-op, you'd get flogged in the streets, thrown in a jail cell. Now they get Sky HD and lobsters for dinner. We should bring back hanging and hang them on the telly after Corrie. Bloody show them a lesson. You kill someone in this country, you get 6 months and a cheque for £20. Disgraceful. Another thing that's wrong with this country is these gays. They come to this country and steal all of our women, take all of our jobs and walk around like the world owes them a living. And they call themselves homosexuals because it makes them sound all respectable like. I can make up long words too. The government should send them all back to where they came from and ban them from coming back to this country. The bloody roads in this country, they should get together all of the immigrants and get them to work on building new roads. English roads for English people. Bloody French roads with their roadside croissants and their cat's eyes. Whatever happened to good old-fashioned roadside candles made from real toil? I spent 20 years in the candle mines digging for wax. We don't even build our own cars anymore. It's all Toyota and all these Skodas. The problem with this generation is the modern yo-yo music that they play. It's all rapping and swearing like that bloody Kenyan West. Back in my day, We had decent music like Engelbert Humperdinck and Timothy Spall. Oh, and Roy Hattersley. Now that was a man who could play the piano. All these bloody charities that all want money. Tell me, if all these Africans are so poor, how can they afford all these TV ads or set up charities? Too much time on their hands. They should all get jobs and stop living off the scams. I've seen them. They're all fat. They're all rich. You never see a poor African. They all drive around in flash cars and have guns like that Shaft on the TV. Bloody scandalous. I've been Racist Grandad. Fuck off.
So,
Yes,
Racist Grandad.
We're going to be arrested, aren't we?
I think so.
Nah.
I think it's Racist Grandad that needs to be worried. He's the one who's making all the offensive comments.
Not if he lives in Italy. If
He's
he's over 70, then he won't get in prison.
Yes, we're so glad we're out of this crazy, crazy show. So let's just go on and, try and live normal lives.
We will never live normal lives, and you know it.
Yeah,
Normal
we're
life.
forever slave to this show. Maybe it's time we should go.
All right then.
Bye.
Bye.
See ya.